How many pitchers can say they were the finest ever to play for their schools, both at the high school and collegiate level? Katie Quinn can. At the time of her 1988 graduation, Quinn was regarded as the best pitcher ever to don a Reading Memorial High School softball uniform, and following a stellar 4-year career with the Lady Catamounts of UVM, Quinn was labeled as that school's best pitcher as well. Katie graduated Reading High School with a career record of 44 wins and 5 losses, with 357 strikeouts and 344 1/3 innings pitched, and an ERA of 0.89. A 2-time Middlesex League All-Star and League MVP as a senior, Quinn was a Boston Herald All-Scholastic in 1987 and a Boston Globe All-Scholastic in 1988. As a senior, she was chosen as a runner-up for the Eastern Mass Division I Player of the Year. Her accomplishments are even more remarkable given the physical challenges Katie overcame. She played her entire career with a foot-long metal rod in her back, the result of an operation she underwent in 1985 to correct a case of severe scoliosis and lateral curvature of the spine. She would also battle through a stress fracture in her junior year, but never missed a game despite wearing a cumbersome brace on her pitching arm. Katie made her varsity debut as a sophomore in 1986. Although she only saw spot duty during the regular season, she carved out a name for herself in the Division I North sectional final versus Chelmsford. Relieving starter and Hall of Famer Kim O'Riordan with the bases loaded and the team clinging to a 4-2 lead, Quinn struck out Karen Common to end the inning and sailed through the last 2 innings without allowing a hit. Reading went on to the Division I State Championship, the school's first ever softball title. That season, Quinn finished with a record of 4-0 in 39 2/3 innings pitched with a 1.94 ERA. It would only be the barest indication of a great career to come. Quinn's junior year had an auspicious start. She developed a stress fracture in her pitching arm early in her junior year, and when number 2 pitcher Jody Wickstead went down to injury, all the pressure of the mound duties were heaped on the shoulders of a relatively untested Quinn. But she responded with a tremendous 20-3 record with 143 strikeouts in 149 innings and a 1.03 ERA. Katie pitched all but 3 innings that year as Reading tied Stoneham for the league title and advanced to the Division I North semifinals, where they dropped a 3-2 heartbreaker to Lynn English. Quinn capped off her Reading High career with a senior season to remember. Reading repeated as Middlesex League champs, and Quinn was the catalyst on the mound, finishing with a record of 20-4, recording 182 strikeouts in 148 innings and a minuscule 0.38 ERA. She spun 4 no-hitters and a record 11 shutouts and was the league MVP. Quinn and Reading blanked Peabody 1-0 in the Division I North quarterfinals before the team's run, and Quinn's high school career came to a halt at the hands of Methuen in the North semifinals. Katie would go on to the University of Vermont and carve out a legacy as rich as that at Reading. Katie was inducted into the school's Athletic Hall of Fame in 2002. An all-around athlete with a passion for running, she has also competed in cross-country, track, and basketball, and she would ultimately go on to run the New York City and Boston marathons. The Reading Memorial High School Athletic Hall of Fame welcomes Katie Quinn.